So for my fourth lesson this year is admire little things or appreciate little things. So this year I've learned that it's not always the big things matters. Like small improvements, we should also appreciate those things. Without little improvements or small things, we will not be able to achieve big improvements, right? Like baby steps. Dapat kahit sobrang late pa yan, every detail, you should appreciate it. Kasi without little things, yeah, so let's appreciate little things. So, yan lang.
Yeah, I think that's right. Kasi tayo kasi mas nakafocus tayo dun sa bigger things, diba? Mas parang pinofocus natin yung bigger things. For example, gusto mong makuha yung goal na yan, pero parang hindi mo kasi na-achieve this year, parang hindi mo na pinofocus yung little improvements mo talaga. So, dapat appreciate the little things kasi little things will become bigger. Parang yung little things,
Yeah,
parang magiging,
naiipon siya.
naiipon siya. So, I think it's also important to appreciate the little things than the
Yes,
bigger things.
tama.
Yeah. Okay. Next is manage your time wisely. So that's what I've learned. Manage your time wisely. Pero it's very ironic kasi hindi ko masyadong na-manage yung time ko this year. Pero I've learned that you need to manage your time. You need to manage your time wisely kasi ang hirap mag-cram. Ang hirap mag-cram ka ng time mo na, for example, you're doing your homework, you're doing your work, and then hindi mo minanage yung time. Nawalan ka na ng oras. So, parang you really need to manage your time wisely. So, yeah, that's what I've learned this year.
Yeah, that's right, partner. So, we should manage our time kasi time is gold, 'di ba? Yan yung saying na mula nung elementary tayo, alam na natin yung saying na yan, nakasulat sa classroom natin. Time is gold, mga ganyan sabi ng mga teachers natin. Kaya until na ngayon lang natin na realize na yung importance ng time is very very important. Kasi we cannot take back time. So,
yeah,
manage
correct.
your time.
Yeah, it's we really need to manage our time wisely. Next.
Okay, so my fifth lesson for this year is the real enemy is yourself. Okay, bakit? Why? Because this year I've planned a lot of things to do, like to achieve things, but once I start to do it, my mind is telling me, okay, you cannot do it. Parang sinasabi niya, di mo kaya itong gawin. Pero that I start to think people might think the same way. Parang I think na yung ibang tao ganun din yung isip nila that you cannot do it. So it pushes me to achieve the things I want, and I learn that when yourself says you cannot without even trying it, don't believe it, ignore it. So you should do it no matter what, kasi minsan ang utak natin is traitor. May mga things na kahit di mo pa naman natatry, pero sabi niya you cannot do it, ang hirap-hirap. So parang okay, ang hirap pala, di kaya, so you will not do it na. So you will not achieve anything because minsan prioritize mo yung sinasabi ng utak mo kaysa sa kaya mong gawin na ikaw. So minsan the real enemy is yourself. Kaya ignore those na pag sinasabing you cannot do it without even trying it. So yan.
Yeah, I like that. So, correct. So, yeah, may mga times talaga na may gusto tayong gawin pero parang pinipigilan talaga tayo ng utak natin na parang sinasabi na hindi talaga natin kaya. So, yeah, I like what you've said that kailangan nating pigilan yung mga ganong thinking. Okay, let's proceed. So, next lesson that I've learned is stop talking to toxic people. Yeah, this year hindi ako masyadong nakikipag-usap na sa ibang tao. Parang yun nga, lumiliit na yung circle ko. Parang dalawa na lang yung naong kinakausap ko. And aside from my family, okay? So, parang yun, stop talking to toxic people. Kasi may mga ibang tao na they are not aware that they are toxic. So, may iba kasing, meron kasing time na, para sa akin, I'm an introvert person. So, tapos pag makakasama ako ng maraming extrovert, parang nawawalan ako ng energy. So, may mga ganun din kasi na people that are sucking your energy. So, yeah, pero they are not aware that they are sucking your energy. So, may ganung tao ako na pag nakakasama ko is parang wala na akong energy.
Kasi
Parang,
sobrang energetic.
parang sobrang energetic na.
Parang di mo kayang mapantayin yung energy niya.
Energy nila. Kaya parang nawawalan ka na talaga ng energy. So, yun, this year, I stopped talking to toxic people. Toxic in the way that, yung feel mo na parang, ano ba pag sabihin na toxic? Parang too negative siya. Parang sineshare na lang is yung problema. Problema niya na ganito, ganyan. Parang ganun kasi para sa akin, parang na-attract ko yung
Negative
nakukuha ko,
niya.
negativity niya. Parang nagiging negative din ako. And, meron pa akong na-observe na if I am sharing too much to this person, parang sinishare ko yung ganito nangyayari sa akin. Tapos, next is parang may nangyayari sa akin masama. Or hindi naman masama, parang may bad news. Ganun. So, nung I stop talking to toxic people is parang mas okay na yung life ko. Parang ganun. Hindi na masyadong, I'm not thinking too negative. So, parang nagiging positive na lang yung mindset ko. So, I think you need to stop talking to toxic people if you feel that person is toxic.
Tama. That's right. So, gusto ko rin yan. I like that. Kasi just like me, ako rin, I don't have like the big circle of friends. Kasi, ang daming tao sobrang kaka-affect ng mental health. So, if they are toxic, then remove them. Right?
Yes.
Easy. Hindi naman total remove na maybe lumayo.
I-limit mo na lang.
Yeah, mag-limit lang.
Limit
That's
your time with these people.
That's right. Okay. So, my sixth lesson for this year is be grateful, or simple things lang to learn how to say thank you.
Okay.
So there's some people who isn't grateful or simply doesn't know how to say thank you when you've done something good for them. Even though if it's just a small thing or, di ba, kahit little things lang, saying simple thank you isn't like a big burden that nang hirap sabihin. Na it's not like sorry, di ba? There's some people na it's hard for them to say sorry.
Yes.
So thank you is a different thing. It's like being grateful that someone helped you with this thing, di ba? So, if you say thank you to that person, parang, oh, okay, she or he appreciate this little thing. Okay, so next time, I will do more, ganyan. Diba? Parang mas willing siyang mag-help to you, hindi lang sa'yo, but to others din. Kasi, they feel grateful when I help them. So learn to say thank you.
Kahit friends pa kayo,
Yeah,
that's
kahit
what friends are for, di ba? Parang nagtutulungan. Pero, just say thank you. Ang ano lang naman ang word na thank you, di ba?
Yeah, simple lang. Kasi, in this year, sabi ko nga, we've met a lot of people. So ang daming tao, meron, hindi naman yung natulungan natin, pero there's, may ibang tao talaga na di kayang magsabi ng thank you.
Wala sa dictionary nila.
Yeah, wala sa dictionary nila yun. Yeah.
Kahit, I also experienced that, na kahit sobrang thank you ka, tapos, pag, di ba, you ask favor from them, tapos after mo naibigay yon, nag-thank you ka. But before asking that, nag-thank you ka, tapos after binigay, nag-thank you ka. Pero pag sila, hindi nila ginagawa, hindi ko alam, kahit thank you ka ng thank you, parang hindi nila nakibabasa yung thank you mo.
That's right. Sad naman.
Okay. So, sana ganun. Sana we learn to appreciate kahit saying thank you lang to other people. And that's also kahit may favor, parang sa restaurant, diba, mga ganun. Say thank you to the waiters,
Tama.
sa mga crew, so mag-thank you tayo. It's very simple, pero parang ang ganda ng
May big impact.
may impact siya.
Yeah.
Oo. Saying thank you is very important. Be grateful. Yan din. You have to be grateful. So, since 2022 is not a smooth sailing journey, pero be grateful then of the things that you have this year. Kahit good or bad things pa yan, we need to be grateful because that is life. There are good things or bad things that will happen, but still it is part of who we are today, and that is part of our journey. So we need to be grateful because kasi lahat everything is need to be grateful for.
That's right, partner. So, let's say thank you to everyone.
Yeah.
And thank you din viewers dahil you're still listening now.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I am now on my 7th learning lesson this year. This lesson is comparing yourself to others. So, some people say comparing yourself to others is okay. Some people say it's not okay, di ba? It really depends sa person. Well, I can say it's okay if you compare it correctly or right. So, if you see it as a motivation to do good things, then it's okay to compare yourself. But if you use it to unmotivate or feel bad about yourself, then it's not okay. So, but for me, I used to compare myself to others. Like how I, for example, how I was yesterday and now. So I like it. I like comparing myself to myself pala.
Okay, compare yourself to yourself lang.
Compare myself to myself lang because that what only matters, right? Yung comparing yourself to yourself, if you've made an improvement or no. And I also like comparing myself to others din. Gusto ko rin yan.
Pero in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. With the people I really look up to, and I use it as a motivation. So, yeah. So, it really depends sa person naman if he or she compare his or herself in a bad way or in a good way. So,
I think stop comparing yourself to other people in a bad way. Compare yourself to, parang you need to, parang compare mo yung past self mo sa ano ka ngayon, parang ganon. So if you're yesterday, if ano ka ba yesterday, compare mo ano ka today. So yun yung gumagandang i-compare mo. Kung kahapon hindi ka masyadong productive, compare mo ngayon, dapat productive ka today, parang ganon.
So, parang you should change that,
perspective.
Yeah.
And if you're comparing yourself to other people, but it should be in a good way. Parang, ang ganda ng ano niya, parang ang yaman na niya ngayon, paano ka siya yumaman? Parang gano'n. Ganun comparing lang. Hindi masyadong, ano ba yan? Bakit ganyan siya? Ganito.
Mas mayaman na siya sa akin. Ganyan, di ba?
Dapat huwag tayong mag-think ng evil to other people. So, and I think this is connected to my next lesson, is wait for your turn. I think this year, kailangan nating i-wait yung right timing for us. If may mga nauuna na sa atin, if they're very successful, if they pass this board exam, if they promoted in their work, and ikaw is hindi pa, you need to wait for your turn. Kasi there are perfect timing. Hindi natin pwedeng madaliin na, kailangan mag-promote ako sa work. Kailangan din ganito ako galing. So, you need to wait for your turn. Kasi, but waiting for your turn, it doesn't mean na wala kang gagawin. Parang iaasa mo na lang kay God. Hindi ganun. Dapat, you also doing something para makuha mo yung gusto mo. If gusto mo maging katulad niya, you need to do something. Pero, hindi mo masyadong madaliin. You need to wait for your turn. Kasi, di ba, it's this year, maraming nag-board exam, maraming nakapasa. And lahat ng mga hindi naman lahat is nakapasa, correct? May mga ilan na hindi nakapasa. So, maybe those people, iniisip nila, bakit siya ganito? So, dapat i-instill natin sa mind natin na, may kanya-kanya tayong oras. Hindi baka yung timing mo is hindi ganun sa timing nila. So, may sarili-sarili tayong time. May sarili-sarili tayong race. Hindi tayo pare-pareho. Kahit pareho lang tayo ng course, pareho tayo ng age, pareho tayo ng status sa buhay. If that's not your timing or your perfect time to achieve what you wanted, is dapat hindi tayo masyadong mag-rush. Just you need to wait for your time. You need to be patient while waiting for that right timing.
Okay, so I like that one, partner, because, di ba, because as you said na, we should wait for our time kasi iba-iba tayo ng time. And also, you have to work for it. Hindi lang yun, I like you, what you said na, hindi lang yung iasa mo kay God everything na, okay, ganito pala, I should wait for my time. Dapat you have also to work for it. Na you have to, for example, you're going to have an exam. You have to review, work hard, di ba? Para naman, you will achieve the same thing na he or she, the other person, achieve. So, yeah, I like that one.
Okay? Yes. Wait for your time. Be patient.
Mm-hmm.